touching the truth.
Alright, what's up guys, it's Havix here, and today I'm going to be making another video on Car Mechanic Simulator. And if you guys didn't see my last video on this, or the last episode, pretty much what I did was I completely stripped my Tempest Magnum here. Completely took everything out of it, and I replaced all the suspension and the wheels and everything like that, and some of these body panels that were a little bit rusted, and now all I'm left with is the engine. So, off camera, because I was only one level away, I did like 2 orders and got up to level 12, which will now allow me to expand the garage. So if I do that, here we go. So now I'll be able to have this up on the lifter, and I won't have to keep putting it in there, at least until it's done. Or not in there, out there technically. But the main thing that I'm kind of excited for is we can go over to this engine stand and create a new engine. So I first have to look at what this will take. So over here it has the swap options, just saying V8 2 carb OHV supercharged. So this is the one I can do, okay? You have to make sure you do the right one, because if I build this motor right here, it won't be able to fit in, which is obviously a problem. I wish you could literally do anything. Like, it would be cool if you could put like an inline 3 in this car. I don't know why you would, but it would be cool if you could do stuff like that, but you can't. So we're gonna supercharge it, obviously, because why wouldn't you? It's a Dodge Daytona. Wouldn't you want a Dodge Daytona with a big blower sticking out of the hood? Like, that would be cool. So that's what we're gonna do. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is just do V8 OHV, and then everything for this will come up. Well, not everything, because there's some things that won't fit on here, but I'll pretty much be able to get all the basic stuff right from here. So I guess I'll just do that. Alright, so I got a lot of this stuff here. It's obviously not everything, but I at least got the majority of the basic things I need. Well, I know it's gonna be like 30 seconds until I need to buy something else, but I got most of the stuff that I'll at least need for now, or most of the parts that are specific to this engine. I do need to get all of the clutch stuff. Yeah, so I can't do anything until I put in these pistons. Actually, I can put the oil filter on. Cam gear, I need to get one of those. And I know I'm gonna need this belt, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just gonna wait until I actually need to put it in, just to make sure, because I'm not trying to waste a ton of extra money. I'm probably going to be cutting a lot of this out of the video, at least me, you know, sitting here and buying stuff. I'm probably going to be talking while I'm putting it together, but me just like looking for all the parts and everything will get pretty annoying and boring. So I'll try to cut as much of that as I can out, because obviously I don't want this video to be like super boring and everything like that. So if there are any cuts and like if there are any cuts and it just looks completely different after that, I probably just stopped talking for a while, and I didn't want to just have it be complete silence for like 10 minutes. Okay, so I got a lot of this stuff that goes up front here. I still need to get an alternator. I got this pulley here, and I think nope, I still need a power steering pump. Alright, so I need actually like a lot of stuff. And I also got everything for these pistons here, so I gotta put all of that in. Alright, so now I just gotta put all these pistons in here, which is a little bit tedious, but there are parts that are definitely a lot worse. Like, when you have to put in all of like the lifters and everything like that, it takes forever, because there's so many like little things that you have to screw them all in. And I wish in this game you could set them all in and then screw them all in a row, but nope, you have to set one down, screw it in, set one down, screw it in, and it just takes forever. Also, a little tip that I've found, I mean, it's pretty simple, but so you don't have to keep moving your mouse. You go like right in front of a ton of these little screws here. You go like so you can see them all, or so one of them's blocking all of them, and then you just go like that and you hold it down. So that saves a little bit of time. I forgot to get that. Alright, so now we can put the supercharger on here, which does look pretty cool. Now I think this is, I mean, I've probably been able to do it for a while, but I think you can just put it into the car. But I'm gonna try to finish this first, because it's really annoying having to, like, you know, lift it up and down and do all that. So this is just a lot easier. Alright, so I pretty much have everything to put, you know, the actual scoop and everything on, so I'll do that quick. Just to get most of the top here done. I mean, I'll still have to rotate it over again to do, like, all the lifters and everything, but I at least want to get that done before I start putting everything else in. And, well, the wrong thing. I've already used up 12K just on this, and I still got a little bit more to go. I mean, I bought most of the expensive stuff, which was the supercharger and, like, the block. But I'm probably going to be at, like, 32K by the end of this. Alright, so that's all of that done. Wait, nope, I forgot the fan. I keep forgetting stuff. Alright, there we go. Put this on, then I'll turn it around. The way that you do that, I mean, it's not really that cool, but I guess it is a little bit. So you have to, can't click there, you actually have to click on the stand, and then just rotate it twice to the right. I think you might be able to keep it rotated to, like, to the side, right? Huh. I mean, I guess that'll work if you need to, like, work on everything, but this will just give me a headache having it rotated like that, so we're putting it back. Something pretty cool that I found is that this game actually does have community maps. It also has some mods, but I'm probably not gonna check those out for a while. But if there are any maps you guys want to see me, like, try out, I mean, there's only like 20 of them that people have made, because most of the modding for this game is for, you know, different cars and stuff like that. Some of them are for, like, liveries on cars, but most of the mods aren't maps. But if you guys find any that are cool, or if anyone watching this video, you know, knows how to make maps and stuff for this game, a drag strip maybe, that might be cool, because I don't think there is one, and I wish there was, because that would be fun to, like, take these on. I mean, you can't get, like, the really skinny tires, so you can't make it like a true drag car, but you can still do some stuff, and I don't know, I thought it would be kind of cool. But I've already checked, and unless it's, like, called something specific, there aren't any, so that's kind of sad. But, well, at least on the Steam community workshop thing, maybe there's some, like, unofficial mods that you can get, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's most of the stuff here. Just gotta rotate this back now. So let me just do that. And I'm actually close to finishing this up. I mean, I got a couple more things. I forgot to buy spark plugs, so I gotta do that. But I am pretty close to finishing this, aside from, you know, a couple little things I'm gonna have to add in on the end. Now's for the very boring part, because these are a lot of, like, small pieces that most of them you have to screw in, and it's just, I don't know, it's just very time consuming and a little bit boring. Alright, so there's most of it, other than the spark plugs, which will just take, like, literally 4 seconds, and then I think I forgot to buy the wires, so I'm gonna have to do that. But after all that, I can take it off the stand here, and put it into the car, which is cool. So yeah, let me go buy that quick. I think this is what I need, the just normal V8 ones, I hope, because I don't want to waste a ton of money. But let's put these all in, and there we go. I'm pretty sure that's everything. I mean, hopefully I'm not missing anything. I feel like I might be. I think there's actually a way to check. No, I don't think there is. But I guess I'll see if it stops me from putting it in. But take that off, go over to this engine crane, move it to the first lifter here, install, put that on, and there we go. So I'm gonna have to take this hood off. I probably shouldn't have bought that one in the last episode, but I wasn't really 100% sure what I was going to do with this. But if I go on the tablet here, go back to the home, go to the tuning shop, and, oh no, I think, yeah, I need the body tuning shop. Yeah, and then I need the Tempest. I think if I type that in, yep, it'll come up. And hopefully this will work. Yep, fits perfectly. So there we go. So before I go and mess around with this, I actually think it might need oil. I'm not sure if I put that in. Oh, I also should probably like do this because that might be a little bit important. So yeah, it does still need all the exhaust and the drive shaft, which are obviously pretty important parts. Oh, and the gearbox. Yeah, that's kind of important too. Alright, so hopefully that'll all be good now. And I'm not forgetting anything other than oil. I know for a fact I didn't put any in. Well, obviously, because I just built the engine. But let me just put these in here. Good, don't have to screw anything in. Oh, and the starter. That's a little bit important for, you know, having it work. I also still haven't figured out the exact amount of time that you should fill oil into here for. So I just do it for 15 glugs, I guess you could call it, after it goes down. So there. And that's at, should be at a, oh, that's actually perfect, okay. So, guess that's what I'm gonna do from now on, because that's literally, like, right where it's supposed to be. It's not gonna let me go out there without two tiny little metal clips. So, gotta put those on. But other than that, the only thing that's really that really needs to be fixed is the body panels, which I can't do anything to. Like, I can't take off any of these rear panels or the wing or anything like that. So I just have to wait until, well, unless I sell this, which if I sell it, I can get 62,000 plus 4,000. So that's, well, no, I don't know if that's included in this or not. I think it might be. So that's like 68 or 69,000 if it isn't. But yeah, what was the thing? I completely forgot what I had to get. Oh yeah, the two little clips on the, I think it's on the distributor, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Alright, so that's everything. So now I'm just going to move this off here to the first entrance. And I guess let's take this over to, well, actually, before I do that, you know, we gotta do that weight reduction. So, gonna do interior disassemble. Take that out. Take that out. I'll take that out too, and I'll take the wheel out. And let's just replace it with some cooler parts. All right. So if you look at seats here, you have a couple of these kind of racing seats. So I don't know which one I want to go for. I want to go for one of these three, maybe even this, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. They just look different. This one's all black. This one's like black and gray. There's not really that much of a difference between these two other than this one being more expensive. So we're going to go with the more expensive one because why not? And then let's also get a wheel. Try to find one that looks good. I don't know, honestly. This one looks terrible. I don't know why that even... That one also. What? That looks like the, like a scope or something like that. You know what? I'm gonna go with this one here. I'm not really that much into wheels, like steering wheels, so I don't know what the good and bad ones are, or like what a good looking one would be. But this one doesn't look terrible, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And we only really need one seat because, you know, this is a race car. Who needs friends? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's now take this out to... Oh, actually, I have access to the junkyard now, so that's cool. I guess if I do another one of these, it'll be from there. But I'll take this out to the test track first, then I'll go to the airport. So I want to see how good this does. I know it's gonna, like, just go straight through corners and not turn at all. Because of the tires I put on it and the fact that it's a Dodge Daytona. Oh wait, I brought it to the wrong track. Okay, but yeah, it's a Dodge Daytona with a supercharger on it, and probably weighs a good half a ton. So, yep. Well, actually, I think half a ton. I don't pay attention in school. I'm just gonna say it probably weighs about a ton. You know, it's a good amount. Maybe not that, but you know what I mean. It weighs a lot. It's not a Miata. So we're gonna go to the racetrack. That's what I meant to take it to. Alright, so we're here at the track. I'm actually not gonna do this in first person. If you guys have seen any of my other videos on like other racing games, I most of the time play them in first person just because I like using a steering wheel, but I don't have one right now. I actually want to see if this game's compatible. I feel like it isn't. But, yeah, from the way it is now, I mean, it sounds pretty cool, but haven't really got going yet, so guess let's do that. Ooh, that actually sounds good. It obviously spins for the whole first gear and doesn't take corners at all, but that's expected. This is definitely not a track car, even though, yep, even though the Dodge Daytona technically was supposed to be one. I mean, if you could call NASCAR a track, like NASCAR cars, or not NASCAR, but if you call stock cars track cars, then I guess. Yeah, this thing, I don't, it's hard to control because if you're accelerating and you turn even just a little bit, it'll just start spinning. But obviously, the way that I made this, I didn't put like really good tires on it that are supposed to be great around corners. It's an American car. It's not supposed to go around corners. It's supposed to go on the drag strip. But a minute and a half, not bad. Yeah, I was gonna go for another one, but I am so happy that this game does not add damage if you like smash it into a wall. And I can go over here and do this, and look, does absolutely nothing to it. Which I feel like they should do, because, you know, it doesn't really make much sense to, you know, literally have the entire focus of the game be rebuilding cars and then not even have damage on those cars. But, yeah. Sounds pretty good, actually. But let's return to the garage. I got a time of 1 minute 30, so I might like make a little chart thing and see what cars I make are the fastest. I might do some kind of like how some people do it with automation, which is another game that I really want to get. I either had to choose between this game or automation, and I chose this game because for automation I'd also have to buy BeamNG, which is another 20 bucks. And to at least be able to do anything with it. So I just thought this would be the best option. But let's take this to the abandoned airport, because pretty much what it is it's a giant open area. I mean, it's not completely open, but it's just a giant area where you can drive around, do burnouts, drift if you even can in this game. You know what? I might make that my next project in this game. I want to try to make a drift car, which will be hard because I'm pretty sure for all of the junkyards and everything like that, pretty much all you're gonna find is a ton of, you know, V8 muscle cars. You're not really gonna find any like Japanese cars. But maybe I might download like an RX-7 mod or something like that, or like a Miata, and try that out. Also, I need to figure out where I can change this into miles an hour, because I have no clue. Well, I know what a kilometer is, but I don't know if that's fast or not. Well, obviously, you know, 100 kilometers an hour is fast, but I don't know what that would translate to in miles, and I really don't care enough. Yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video at all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry if it was a little bit long. I just had a lot of stuff that I wanted to do in here, and I wanted to kind of show you guys that at the end. But if you guys did enjoy it at all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.